What is up, everyone? Technic here. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Vita DB or database downloader. So, let's get started, shall we? Alright, let's get right into it and go into Vita Deploy. After we enter into Vita Deploy, we're going to be selecting the app downloader, and then after that we're going to check mark Vita DB downloader, and then scroll up, and we're going to go ahead and download the selected app. So, what is the Vita DB downloader? The Vita DB downloader is a Vita database downloader for basically all of the homebrew applications. So that being said, once this download is complete, we do have to go into the Vita DB downloader application and start the installation process. This will take some time. Let's go ahead and go into the Vita DB downloader and enter into the application. After we enter into the application, there's going to be a dialog box that pops up. Go ahead and press OK on it. Afterwards, you're going to see a dialog box that says no or yes. Please select yes to install the plugin, and then the installation process is going to continue. Now that the installation is complete, I'm going to be talking about a few things about the Vita DB downloader. The Vita DB or database downloader is a full database of nothing but homebrew creations created by different creators. So this app is what I'm going to be showcasing a lot on my channel, because not only do I want to talk about a lot of the amazing homebrews that were created over the years, but there are some very useful apps on here as well. So before I get into a few very cool apps that I think you should install, I'm going to touch on a few of these selections when it comes to the Vita DB downloader. So if I were to scroll down to this one specifically, it is in the category of a game port. Now, if you note the size of the VPK, however, it only says 1.87 megabytes. I can even say the same for this game port of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, which is only 4.96 megabytes. So, that being said, this is not the full game when you download it. As you can see, it says this is a wrapper port of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for the PS Vita. The port works by loading the official Android ARM v7 executable in memory, resolving its imports with native functions and patching it in order to properly run. By doing so, it's basically as if we emulate a minimalist Android environment in which we run natively the executable as it is. So that being said, you still need the system files for it. The system files is something that you have to find for yourself, and the people that port the actual games will never include that. That would be illegal. So just wanted to touch up on game ports. So if you download one of these game ports and they're not working, I just told you why they're not working. Some game ports, however, do work if they are ported homebrew games. Then those games are totally fine to play. So I just wanted to touch on that. So let's try to download a homebrew application. I'm going to go up into the search bar and I'm going to type in the word account. And then search. So right here we have a thing called the Vita Account Manager. I'm gonna go ahead and download this application. Depending on the size of whatever application you're downloading will depend on how long the download actually takes. When it comes to something like this that's only 200 kilobytes, it's not going to take long at all. Okay, now I'm going to exit out of this application, and I'm going to go to the Vita account manager and open it up. So as you can see, there are a few options on this menu. The main one being to switch to a saved PlayStation Network account and to remove the current account. So this will completely remove the account from your PS Vita. You can also unlink all the memory cards tied to that account as well. On the gaming side of things, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the search bar in Vita DB again, and I'm going to type in open and then search. I'm going to scroll down and install this game called mmozeiko. Now mmozeiko, if you recognize the character on the screen anyway, that is the Neko Mario or the Cat Mario game that was created. It is a super hard homebrew version of the Mario game. So I'll play a little bit of it to kind of explain what I mean by that. So after everything is installed, you will be able to run it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this application. And then we have the mmozeiko app. So I'm going to press X to start, and let's see what happens. I can't believe I died on the easiest interview. That was crazy. Oh, see, the game's already trying to trick me. Oh, wow. So I personally think this game is pretty fun. This game will probably make you rage. So just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. So in other words, these are poisonous mushrooms. There is quite literally no way to get past this. I mean, there probably is, but extremely hard. So that's that game. But as you can see, the Vita database downloader has a lot of very cool apps to choose from, and I highly encourage you exploring them. I will personally be talking about a lot of very cool applications, especially showcasing some very cool applications that I found over the years personally. But other than that, this is Nick. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike. If you have any questions at all, any errors or anything like that, please don't hesitate to comment. I know the very common error that I do see is some people say that the installation didn't work or it didn't install fully all the way. What you would have to do is you would have to turn off your PS Vita completely, turn it back on, and then try the download again. So other than that, if you do have any other errors, please don't hesitate to comment. I will definitely help you out on it. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.